Hello, Leo. Welcome. This is a general love reading for all Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So the messages are for whoever needs to hear them. This is a general reading, and there's an awful lot of you out there. So keep in mind that sometimes the energies are reversed. Sometimes you just don't know what the message is about. Sometimes it's just one line that I say that actually you need to hear. Whatever it is, just stay really open-minded to the messages. So some of you Leos, somebody's got their eye on you. I'm just saying. If you're a single Leo, I think you're on the market. And for other Leos, you're still wanting to just stay back. Not ready to come out and just be like the life of the party. A couple of you guys out there. Just like I find like there's two different kinds of Leos. There's that very loud, beautiful Leo where, you walk into a room and you can instantly see, oh, that's a Leo for sure, because they're just amazing. And then there's the quiet Leos who sit in the corner and are so warm-hearted. I think all Leos are warm-hearted, but I think you're coming out both Leos. So some of you are very anxious. I think you've been fighting with your person. Maybe your person is an Aquarius. But I feel like there's been a lot of conflict. There's been a lot of anxiety. There's just been a lot of stuff going on between you and your person. And I think you're at a point where you have to make a decision about whether or not you want this to continue. And I think you're at a point where you have to say something soon. So some of you are wanting to walk away. And you just don't know how to actually make it work. And some of you want to give it yet one more chance. So, again, a couple kinds of Leos out there. So let's see if we can get a better picture for you, Leo, for this reading. Dear Universe, what messages do you have for our Leos in love for September 28th? Well, Leo, I'm going to first start by saying that, yeah, there's been a lot of conflict, and I think it's carried on. The conflict that you feel between you and another person, I think it carries itself out into your community, into your workplace. It's like it's hard for you to detach from what's going on at home. So, for some of you Leos, I think you have tried and tried to make a relationship work. I get this energy. It's like you've tried absolutely anything from young love type of stuff, where you leave little love notes and stuff like that, to where you end up just being very cold and detached. So I feel like there's this real extreme with you when it comes to your emotions and your person. And, I think this weighs on you because there's a part of you that wants to be out of this relationship, and yet you don't know how to even start. It's like, you want to be out of it, but can you ever really leave the relationship? It's one of these kinds of energies, because you got yourself involved with somebody who emotionally I think is very unstable, and it's like quietly you deal with this. It's like you don't want anybody to really know that who your person is, sometimes is very irrational and very difficult. And I see that here with the Emperor reversed. It's like it's like over the top. It's like, that saying, what they say, happy wife, happy life. I feel like with you, that's kind of where you're at. It's like, if this person is not happy, it's going to be really like this miserable energy that you have to deal with. And you're so over it. Leo, you're just so over it. And you're tired of trying. But how do you get past all of this? And that's what I see here. It's like you're so conflicted. And nobody's nice. I feel like everybody in the family, if this is a family energy, it's oozing out into the family. And somebody just wants to go because this relationship, it's over. And some of you might even be sneaking around because if it's not working, it's not working. So I see a Leo wanting to be single, honestly. And maybe it's one of these things where you're already single and your person is clueless that you're running around acting single. But that's what I see. So let's get some cards of advice for you, Leo, and see what messages the universe has for advice for all of our Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the energies of this new moon of September. See, sometimes I think, Leo, somebody walks around with their tail between their legs. Like, they're so afraid to say anything, to do anything. But here, there's this, well, maybe we can continue and make a future. And I think you struggle with this. It's like, oh, well, maybe we can try one more time. I'm going to offer you some love and we'll have this wonderful future. But somebody is very selfish in this equation. Very selfish, very immature. And now we have this emperor turned around, So I feel like it gets to a point where, Leo, you might have to open yourself up and it's almost like you have to see another road, with this person. Like if you want to make this work because you don't know how to get out of this, then you're going to have to somehow magically turn this card around. Because this is somebody who you wanted to have a future with, but I just feel like it's not going to happen. I mean, this person is very selfish, and they don't really care too much about your feelings. I'm calling it as I see it, Leo. What else do we have for our Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this new moon energy, our Leos in love? See, the Six of Pentacles reversed. It's like, it doesn't matter how much you try. I feel like you're never going to make this person happy. So, Leo, if, you're this Prince of Cups going, well, I'm going to try one more time. I just feel like this person you are with, this Queen of Cups, you just can't, you're never going to make this person happy. That's the kind of energy they are. They are so miserable themselves. And emotionally, they're very, very unstable. And I'm not saying like they're a crazy person. I'm saying, it's like their emotions, they think with their heart, and their emotions get away with them, that they have no grasp of reality of what's really going on. And I think it's a toxic behavior that they have. And, like I said, you're over it, Leo. I mean, you want to make it work, but can you? Can you? I think that's your big question. Some of you want to go in a new direction, but you don't want to say anything. It's almost like you're so afraid to even voice how you're really feeling to this person because they're so good at shutting you down. It's like you can start say, oh, honey, I was thinking, oh, honey, we're not going to think about anything. This is what's going on. And you're just really ready to walk away from that kind of energy. Somebody who doesn't let you think, who makes you feel really unstable and insecure. And you try really hard, so I feel like you've got to come into your power. All right, Leo? I mean, you've got to come into, own your end of this relationship because this person is really dominating. Yeah, see, it's a painful ending if it comes to an end. And that's what keeps you from moving on. But here, the devil reversed, that's twice. It's like this is you, it's like you did this with them. I mean, you created whatever it is. Maybe you pretended that you were going to give more than you ever could. But it's like you now have no more patience. And I think you're really ready to move on. And you just don't know how to voice it and how to put an end to this relationship. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Let's get yet one more deck to Because I feel like you need some more advice, because we know that, it's like you've got this noose around your neck and you're like, now how do I get out of it? Like, and now you're at the point where you are so over it and you're ready to end this relationship, and it's like you want to do it right now. And I feel like the cards are saying, whoa, do this in a better way. Don't stab him in the back. Don't, leave everybody all feeling upset. Don't not talk to him. It's like when you end this, I feel like you need to end this, so that you can feel good about how you walk away. Because like I said, you're so over this. All right, final cards of advice for our Leos. I just feel like you need another card of advice. Final cards of advice. Let's see what we got here. So again, this Queen of Cups. This person, I mean, you guys have been down this road with each other before. And again, you're holding your cards really close. You're trying everything you can to make this work. I see that. I really do. But, you being really closed about how you're really feeling towards this Queen of Cups reversed, that's not helping anything. And that only keeps you in this energy of this Devil reversed. It's like, you are creating this. So it's up to you to uncreate the situation and put an end to what's not feeling good between you and your person. So you're very guarded right now. I see how guarded you are, but it's time to let go and trust that, your gut is telling you what to do. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Leo. I sure hope this resonated with someone and helped. So until the next reading, blessed be, and I'll see you then. Until then, bye now.